Silver is flying almost up to 35 USD. We'll take a look at that. The miners, the silver miners in particular, gold miners as well, probably going to pop off today. We'll take a look at gold, silver, platinum, of course, Bitcoin and crypto and everything else as well. If you are using if you're watching this on the replay, I should say, use the time codes below to go to your favorite part. But man, if you're watching this live on X or on YouTube right now, you get to enjoy every single thing we do here at Good Morning Stackers. With me, Joe Main, with a fancy new layout, just trialing some things here. And we do the synchronized slurp. That's where you grab a tasty beverage. I grab my tasty beverage. We slurp them synchronously together. That is the rule here at Good Morning Stackers. You must do it audibly. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing right now, whatever time of night, get out of bed, get a drink, and slurp it with me. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, good to see you. My name is Joe Main. I'm a stacker of precious metals since 2010, a stacker of crypto since 2013, and I do this week daily live show. Did you happen to know I also worked for 3 major gold and silver bullion dealers here in Australia, and now I worked for them. I did my thing. I did all the social media stuff, served thousands of customers. Now I help you invest in precious metals, crypto, stocks, whatever it is. I'm not an expert, but you know, we love our Good Morning Stackers family here. Speaking of, we shall do some shout outs and then talk about the stuff of the day. Did you know the show is brought to you by, I've got to do it this way now, is brought to you by, I can't even see it. Perth Bullion Exchange, perthbullion.com.au. It's that way. Perth Bullion Exchange, perthbullion.com.au. Mastering the Markets, masteringthemarkets.com. And my brand new sponsor, Stormbreak. Stormbreak is a cryptocurrency broker, a full-service cryptocurrency broker. And if you sign up with them through me, you get lifetime 33% discount off the brokerage fees. And that's a big saving. Okay, you'll hear more about those people later on down the track. We've got to do the shout outs, however, because really that is what it's all about. Hi, Mark and thing. I've got to fix this. There we go. A little bit better. We'll pop that right there. GMS, seems we are really rapidly approaching a duck and cover period. Interesting. Anxiously looking out forward to Joe's analysis. Oh, don't be that anxious. Good day, old Jason Rosana. Morning, Jason. It's been a while. Morning, Jason. It's good to see you. Hello, Silver. Morning, Joe. Good morning, beautiful people. G'day, Sino. It's great to see you again. Knackers, great day. Great day to everyone. Yes, Silver is on the up and up. What's the price? Morning, Silver. You like the look, Joe? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's I literally, you know why I'm late? I was about 3 or 4 minutes late. I literally went, I think I figured out how I can do something cool and different, and I did it in about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm working on it. This thing will subtly change. Good morning. G'day, Silent Stacker. How was breakfast? Breakfast was awesome. I'm going to quickly show you. Some people will be going, "Oh, Joe, just get on with it, man." I don't care. This is my show. I'm going to share my breakfast. That's how sad I am. I'm going to share my breakfast. I'm going to do that today. You just watch. Look at this. I'm about to share my screen. You'll see it. Give me 1 minute. I've got to pop that in as well. I don't think I'm going properly, algorithmically well on the Twitter today, on the X, because I didn't do my fancy little thing, but we'll see. Let me do that. Is it going to work for me? You son of a bee. Oh, yeah, I can just share the screen. How about I just do that? Here was my breakfast this morning. You ready? T-bone city, man. Giant ass T-bone with butter on the top, cooked at a perfect medium rare. Oh, that was my breakfast, and that'll last me till dinnerish, something like that, with maybe a little bit of a coffee in between. Yeah, that's me. Thanks. It was great. Thank you. $34.67. Yeah, probably a little bit of a dip. We'll take a look at silver in just a second. $53.50 in terms of Australian dollars. You are correct. It has pumped. GMS says MetaMint, and Mon is here as well. It's great to see so many people watching. Let's share the screen, shall we? I haven't figured out the whole new screen thing for sharing the screen, so we'll just do will I do this one? I could do that one. It just doesn't have Stormbreak on there, but that's okay. You know what? while we're doing the gold, we do that. That's actually a really smart idea, Joe. Thanks for the heads up, everyone. Here is silver on the daily time frame, priced in USD. We have seen a great pump. Oh, it's such a good pump. Look at this. $33 to over nearly $35. So about $1.75. Now in silver terms, that's a decent move, okay? So that's yesterday we pumped, and overnight, that's a 5.3% move. That's a good move for silver, you know, in a day. Not like this crypto stuff where, 5%'s like that was just in the last minute, right? But looking fantastic, okay? So what have we been talking about? Obviously, we're talking about, I really wanted to see breakthrough, and let me show you. Did I delete it? No, I have it here. Okay, and we busted through. Okay, so here's where we were. Excuse me, I'll pop off that and then pop on there. Okay, we were hovering between here and here. We were bouncing off the zag zone, which is the area of support you need to hold between the 0.382 and the 0.618 from a low and a high. That's the normal support zone. It bounced off the 0.382. Good sign. It did a second bounce, double bottom off the 0.382. Excellent sign. It was starting to, as I was saying yesterday in the pre-record, we're just butting up against here. We're in this top half of this area here, right? And it's good that we were hovering in the top half. I said the more times you knock on the door, the more likely it is to be taken out. Well, the next time we knocked on the door, it got taken out overnight. I woke up this morning and it was really good to see. Okay, so we've popped through. Now the next area we need to get through is that 35. Okay, you don't want to see that. That's not what you want. You want this old chestnut. Let me get rid of you, and hide you for a minute. So on the weekly time frame, looks like I've got a different Fibonacci there. I do. On the weekly time frame, just want to crack through 35. Well, technically, there it's $34.90, but also it comes up against up here. Okay, and this is back in October of 2012. Okay, we have spent. Look at this. We have spent 12 and a bit years under 35 US dollars. Okay. That probably won't stay under there for much longer. Okay. And when we get through, very likely that is going to be a massive level where people took some shorts there. Maybe people took shorts down here, the institutional investors. And I did talk about that this morning in the Facebook post, which was, it was who doesn't like to wake up and see silver, at nearly $35? Well, the institutional silver shorters don't like to see that. Okay, maybe they put some big shorts here. Maybe they've been winning, fantastic. Maybe they put some more shorts down here. As it's creeping higher and higher, they've got to cover those shorts. All right, so they actually have to buy back silver, which actually pushes the price up. That's what a silver squeeze is. Okay, and that 35 level is huge. Okay, so if we break through that 35, very likely, and we hold it, of course, very likely, pretty quickly onwards to the next major level. Where might the next major level be, Joe, you ask? Well, I have been talking about, obviously there's $50, okay? Along the way, just watch out for, and I really don't think it'll probably spend much time, if any, there, at least on the monthly time frame, maybe on the hourly or the 4-hourly or the daily, but just watch out for $38.50, okay? I'm still using the very old highs from the 1980, the old high from the 1980 and the old low from 1990s as my major macro big guide for the higher prices when we get into price discovery, of which we will. If we break through 35, watch out for a little bit of $38.50, but very likely onwards and upwards to $50. And then after 50, look, you can spend a little bit of time there, a couple of months, month or two maybe, I don't know. But this will not be a triple top. You don't do this, okay? We've talked about it many times before. Cup and handle, 45 years in the making. That's not going to do this, okay? You're not doing that. No chance in hell unless massive coordinated market manipulation or some kind of black swan event which no one can see coming, meteorite hitting the earth, if aliens get discovered, then, it actually, silver would go through the roof. But yeah, other than that, we are just moving onwards and upwards through here. Maybe you spend a little bit of time, I don't know, some people will go, and you will see this in the media, right? Some people will go, it's going to be a triple top for silver. Triple tops aren't a thing, not with this particular cup and handle formation. That will get broken. Then we're in price discovery. So then you need to use, I would, you can do what you want. I'm going to use Fibonacci as a potential guide, okay, to discover what the next prices may be. I've been saying for a very long time, I would definitely watch out for the 1.618. Okay, then we're talking $75. That's going to be triple digit. That's over triple digit silver in Australian dollar terms. Oh, that day. We're going to have the biggest party in history. I will do the Perfect Strangers Dance of Joy, if you know that reference. And then you've got the 2.618. That's at 120. Look, we're just onwards and upwards from there. And of course, we've been talking over the longer period, okay? Probably not in the next 10 years, but maybe between 10 and 20 years from now, anywhere up to, say, $700 silver. Okay, that's just in a normal market. We're not talking about hyperinflation or anything like that. Okay, that's just the normal head and shoulders pattern, not head and shoulders, cup and handle playing out just on a very long time frame. Okay, there to there, 650, 700, no props, bro. Again, 10, 20 years from now. Okay, sure, but generational wealth. Imagine buying silver now at under $35, under that massive level. Imagine, okay, let's go back. Let's do some blue sky thinking. Imagine buying silver under $35 before it breaks out. And maybe you're not doing maybe you're a young whippersnapper, maybe you're in your early 20s, maybe you've got a long time to go. You can ride that out 10, 20 years. What? For $700 silver? Potentially, okay? Or maybe you're older like me and you may not see, 10, 20 years, I'll still be around, hopefully. But maybe you're doing it for your children, okay? Maybe this is generational wealth. Maybe you're in your 60s or your 70s right now and you're like, you know what? I'm doing this for my grandkids or my kids, okay? Imagine buying it here and then watching this. That will be absolutely grand. Okay, so looking great. Short answer is that, and all I need to tell you is on the short-term time frame, don't really worry about it too much, but on the short term, we're an extremely overbought or overvalued on the 1 hour time frame. So probably do expect a little bit of a dip from here. Okay, it's not a big deal. You take it from probably this point and this point, and you would just want to see this zone hold, preferably, please and thank you. So that's anywhere between $34.20 anywhere down to $33.80. Okay, hold there, no problem. Bounce off there, uber bullish. Bounce off there, no problem. Great. Onwards and upwards we go. I think it's looking great for silver. Just watch, maybe a short-term retrace in the next 24 hours, maybe. But, maybe not on the 4 hour. Yeah, oversold on the 4 hour. On the daily, although you've got room to move on the daily, and then the weekly and the monthly has got a lot of room to move. So it's looking fantastic for silver. Gold. Remember we talked about gold yesterday, and we talked about 3,330 being the area that it needed to break and hold, and then it's a game on for gold. Literally, that happened overnight. So we have seen that move. So here's gold on the daily time frame, price in USD, 3,385 US dollars. We broke through the zag zone. It's exactly what we wanted to see. We talked about it. We were around about here-ish, and we said, and we've been saying for the last couple of days, the price was either going to do one of two things, break out of this area here. That was, again, around about 3,330. If it did, it would need to break, and now it still needs to hold it. Okay, let me give us a bunch of crap there. Let me see. If you're just joined us, you are watching Good Morning Stackers, the weekdaily live show. Except now on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I've still got to update that. So now we've broken out. You want to preferably retest here, no problem. Anywhere down to here, and I'm fine. Okay, no problem. You test here-ish, and that's what, 3,330, maybe 3,325, 20. Yeah, that's fine. You break out, you have a retest, and then you bounce off, no problem. You just don't want to get back into this symmetrical triangle pattern. You don't want to get back in here, okay? That would be a failed move. Oftentimes from a failed move is a fast move in the opposite direction, okay? So break and hold, no problem. looking good at the moment for gold to see. While we're above here, while we're above there, new all-time high in gold coming very soon. Okay, really soon. I'm not going to give you a total time frame, but I'm expecting a new all-time high in gold. Where we get up to, well, that remains to be seen. Okay, maybe we can do some blue sky thinking. Do you want to do that? I will take it from this low, this high, and this low. It's the most recent ones. Okay, so you could say, yeah, I'll just stick to around about that sort of 3,800-ish kind of level. Might be one to watch out for. That's the 1.618 from this high and this low. Technically, it's at 3,730. Anywhere between there and about 3,800 is looking good for the next little resistance point. Cool, cool. That's gold. Looking, I almost swore, looking very fantastic. Great, great. Let's take a look at platinum. Platinum so far has bounced exactly where we want it to, which is good. And that's at the top end of the zag zone. That's at the 0.382. Get rid of all of you. Fantastic. Exactly where you want to bounce, right? So from this low and this high, that's the pivot there. That's the pivot high, pivot low, pivot high on the daily time frame. Come back to test the zag zone, top end of the zag zone, and we're back through the 0.236. Great. Now, it can certainly roll over here. So for example, if I show you, now you take a smaller term time frame between there and there, okay, and show you on the 4 hour. Again, this is all short-term noise, just dollar cost average. It doesn't really matter anyway because you're in it for the long term, but this is just giving you the kind of the general weather report, okay, and it's good to know, it's good to see, now that shouldn't be there, it's good to see. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. The 4 hour was screwing around with me. Okay. Let's go back to here. Sorry, thank you. Don't know why that's doing it to me. Okay, that should be about right. It's good to show you just the weather report because you get to learn about support and resistance and all that kind of stuff, right? You need to see it get through right here. Now we're back in the zag zone. Okay, that's in between here. So that's good. We're back in that zone. We just need to see it clear there at 1,077 US dollars. You clear through there. I'm going to say, okay, well, now we're onwards and upwards we go. Just watch out that we don't tick around here, dead cat bounce, and then maybe a little bit further down. And happy to go anywhere down to that $1,010 area. No problem. Again, from this low and this high, that's just a simple, normal kind of retracement. Cool. But break through there, then you're getting back into, well, then you're breaking previous support. So you broke it. You don't want to break back down below there. Bad news bears, okay? I give that a 0.1% chance of happening, okay? 99% sure we're moving onwards and upwards from here with platinum, and eventually we will break. That's not what I wanted, you son of a bitch. We will eventually break. I will hide you. Good. We will break this, the downtrend line, the big decline. Okay, we'll break that, and then it is game on for platinum as well. Looking fantastic. Gold to silver ratio is heading down at the moment, so silver is outperforming gold. It's great to see. We love it. Our silver stackers are wringing their hands at the moment. It is great to see. So moving down, watch out for a support level there at 96 something. We are very bullish on silver in the long term over gold. Gold's been winning just recently. It's silver's time soon. Come on, man. Let's see. Gold and silver miners. Okay, we have to quickly talk about this. Oh, I want to quickly show you, just out of interest, rhodium is having a nice little move back up. Okay, we're not out of the woods yet for rhodium. But let me get rid of all of that. So rhodium, okay, looking all right. This is a rhodium tracker. Don't buy physical rhodium, okay? Not worth it. The fees are terrible. Buyback rates are awful and all that stuff. GST, okay? But if we can clear through that 685 area, then you can say looking very good for a further pump. The only real way you can get decent exposure to it is through an ETF. This is a 1/10 of the price tracker. It is the XRH0 stock, XRH0, listed on the London Stock Exchange. You can buy it through, I think, Interactive Brokers here in Australia, and there's probably some other platforms you can buy it on. Just watch out for it. But, you know, just play gold, silver, and platinum. Don't worry about the other ones if you don't want. It's just out of interest. It's not out of its accumulation range yet, whereas gold's gone out of accumulation, silver's out of accumulation, it's in the public participation phase, gold's get through it's sort of like mini excess phase. Rhodium, still accumulating. Once that pops, it'll probably pop really well. Okay, so just keep an eye out on it. Let's see, what did I say? Oh, let's take a quick look at mining stocks. Okay, this is the GDX, which is the large to mid cap gold mining stock index. Okay, this is listed on the Australian Stock Exchange, so this is priced in Australian dollars, $80 at the moment, and I think that's about to run. Give me a sec, I have to look for GDX. I'll look at that's the one I want. Okay, I'm going to go to the American version because that one had the pump. Okay, so this one actually hasn't even, we're pre-market. Okay, so watch this probably fly when that opens. So here's what it did overnight. GDX gold miners. Yeah, there we go. Up 6%. Yeah, there you go. All right. So watch the Australian version of the GDX do something similar when it opens. Now, that'll open in about 5 minutes. This is a 20-minute delayed thing, so take that into account. So we've seen a great move, okay? So GDX on the New York Stock Exchange is heading up, coming up to that resistance level we talked about. Remember that final hurdle on the monthly close. You can see a big area of resistance there. You've got trapped money there as well, and it's the 0.786 from this high and this low. I just needed to see it get over there. Look, it's very likely going to break through this time, and I think it's looking good. Okay, that is that one. Let me show you SIL, silver miners. This had its move. It did it. Remember yesterday we were hovering at around about $43, $42, $43 something. We've done it, people. Let me get rid of you and you. Cool. We've broken through. Looking really good. Okay, that's all I have to say for the silver miners. They're probably going to pop off today, and we'll take a look at some. We might still be around when they start showing their prices, because again, it's like a 20-minute delay thing. So we'll come back to them at the end of the show. But it's looking great. And watch out again, as I said yesterday on the pre-record, watch out for some resistance here. But because this is trapped money here, right? Whole bunch of trapped money. They've had one chance to get out. Some people have broken even there because they've gone, I hate this game. This thing's terrible. I'm just going to break even when I get to here. Okay, they did that, saw a lower move. Oh, thank God I did that. I'm the smartest investor in the world. Then some other people went, oh man, that last time that went there and went all the way back down again. I think I better break even here again. They've broken even again. They've gone, I'm so smart. Look at that. This time, I think might be different. I don't know how long it will take, but this time when they get to there, the market psychology is going to be, oh, look, this thing happened last time, this thing happened last time before, and there'll be some people here who are still sitting on their things going, okay, I'm out of this game now, okay? It's been 12 years, 13 years, I'm out, right? Very likely, though, these people are getting shaken out back here. It's more likely, as I said, the more times you knock on a door, the more times you knock on a level, the more likely it is to be taken out. So this time, I think it will be taken out. You might just find some shortish term resistance here. Okay, so do watch out for that, because each time it has gotten there, it has had a bit of a move down, and we've just broken out of a long-term downtrend line. So if we're going to have some major resistance, I'm going to expect it here. Then maybe you get, and ignore the time frame, by the way. We could do this in the next week or two, right? Where you come up to here, have a test, come back down, and test a certain level. I would expect, and I would want it to bounce off 42.80. I will give it anywhere down to here. That's fine. Break out of a decline, retest it, and then onwards and upwards, but you don't want to break back down into here. Bad news bears. Okay. Or this time could be, all those sellers could be exhausted here. That could just shoot. Okay. But just watch out for that key area of $54.20 for SIL. Cool. And I just want to show you again, as I did yesterday, the silver miners versus the physical silver. This is going to be a long show, I think. SIL versus silver. We are at 1 to 32, and we have broken through. Cool. broken through it, and so far the signs are pointing to, and this is not, I'm a physical silver stacker, right? I stack the physical, bro. This is what I do. But just recently, I've been dipping my toe into the silver miners. Why? Because all the signs are pointing to, at the moment, that the silver miners will outperform the physical silver. Why would I get into the silver miners? Well, I'm getting in because I want to increase my physical stack of silver. I'm going to play this until a certain point, and then I'm just going to scoop up some more physical silver. I'll have more physical silver in my hands by playing this ratio if I had have just been buying physical silver. Now, I'm not poo-pooing people who just stack. I'm a stacker. Just stack. But, I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit with this sort of side of things, so I'm happy to take that extra risk. Okay, that's sil versus silver. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for that side of things. Let's go. I need this one. Let's go back here. Let's do some comments, then we'll talk about Bitcoin and crypto as well. Of course. Do I share the screen? No thing. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. Copy? Is that the one I wanted? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. No, I want the share screen. Oh my God. Speaking of precious metals, buy from Perth Bullion Exchange, perthbullion.com.au, greatest bullion dealer in all of Australia. You know why. Free shipping when you have 20 or more items in your shopping cart. They also price match. I usually do a bit more of a longer thing, but no, this sells itself. 20 or more items in your shopping cart, you get free shipping. There's no other bullion dealer that even dares give you free shipping for buying any amount. Okay? And also, there's no bullion dealer that has a price matching guarantee as official business policy. So if you can find something cheaper over there that Perth Bullion Exchange sells, as long as they have it in stock, if the other place has it in stock and it's cheaper, send these guys a message and they'll just match the price. A couple of terms and conditions, okay? You can't just go crazy on it. And don't just email for like 5 cents difference, right? What's the point? But yeah, they'll price match, man. perthbullion.com.au, mastering the markets, masteringthemarkets.com. If you want to be a better investor, do you want to invest in precious metals, stocks, crypto, whatever it is, go to Mastering the Markets, masteringthemarkets.com. Do their 10-week foundational course, Dow Theory Principles and Technical Analysis Foundations. You're going to learn a lot, okay? Or do you want to learn to be a proper full-on trader even, or just expand that knowledge just from the fundamentals to become a master something, okay? Year-long comprehensive program, Master the Markets as well. Or if you don't want to be doing a course, but you like this Mastering the Markets community, join the Academy. Okay, you can join for free and you'll get all their publicly listed free stuff. It comes out, there's some free stuff that comes out, okay? But the real juice, the real alpha, the real backstage pass is when you have a paid subscription, okay? I get sponsored by Mastering the Market, so I have access to all the back end, okay, for promotional consideration. But this has been an amazing journey so far. All the educator calls, all the private members chats and all that, talking about, I've just watched this is just broken out, blah blah blah, the live trading floor, it's just crazy good. Anyway, Mastering the Markets, masteringthemarkets.com. Let's do some comments and then we'll get to Bitcoin and crypto. How many people watching? I've got about 41 watching. Now the reason why I don't have more watching, I'll share the screen for a second. The reason why I don't have more is because I haven't done the following. And let's just do it together. Do you want to do it together? Don't you love it when we do it together? I'll tell you what, let's do it together. Watch this. So if you can do me a favor, hit the big red subscribe button, but also follow me on X, 3,648 followers. Oh, I can still edit the post. All right, well, that's easy. Let me do this live. Let's see if this works. Live on X. Now we'll go gold and silver. Do the old cash tags. Flying. Mining stocks will pop. It's good morning stackers, and then we'll go BTC and crypto analysis. Thanks for your patience, people. Loving your work. Crypto analysis. Go likely some TOSHI. What else we talk about? XRP, ACH, ZBCN. That's getting all of ZBCN talk too. There we go. Let's try that, see what happens. Probably a little bit too late for it, although it's edited, so maybe it gets redone. Good to know. Anyway, let's do some shout-outs. Let's see. All the way back, people. Morning, Joe. Yes, that's correct. That is correct. ASX Trader alerted us all late last week that silver was ready to move. Yes. Also been saying that's just been butting up against that area. Now we've hit through it. It's good. Stock up on butter. Oh, knackers, thank you. Stock up on butter as prices going up due to farmers' issues. Thank you for that. I literally did stock up on butter the other day because I get I'm insured through, like Woolworths insurance, and so I get 10% off one shop every month. So I once a month I look for steak deals. So all those T-bones, the T-bones were like a great deal, and then I get 10% extra, and then I just load it up on 8 things of butter as well. But thank you. I will probably load up again. Butter is another form of gold bar, literally worth its weight in butter. Your Stormrake sponsor is covered up with your head. Oh, thank you. I didn't realize that. Oh, during the share screen, I haven't added that one yet. So thank you for that, though. Yes. Did someone say silver to the moon by December? No, we didn't. But you never know. Let's see. Wow, what a day. PAL, IMF, Bank of International Settlements. Oh my. Here we go. ISO 20022 compliance will not be any extended deadline. What does that mean? I mean, I know what the ISO, those ones, compliant ones are. That's XRP and Stellar Lumens, XLM. But what about them? What about it? Let's see. EU on point. This will be fun to watch play out in August. Oh, you could be right, Gerald. Time to focus on, there we go, on Stellar XLM to increase as I hold XRP. Platinum, yeah, man. XLM needs a breakout. Okay, we'll take a look at XLM today too. Let's see. Life intruding again. We'll catch the replay. No problem, my friend. Any other decent comments? If ZBCN remains this low, I will take profits from Zebec. Okay, sure. Anything other than not Zebec stuff. One influencer on TikTok and followers loaded up yesterday, and he put it out. I was at a Zebec meme. Oh, okay. Yeah, all good, mate. Had a bit of touch. Nice to have a cleanse once in a while. I do agree. Let's see. Hello, Stacker Friends, says CT Goldstacker. Great. What a nice day for metals. I really need to make this a little bit larger. There we go. Just for you. Hello, Stacker Friends. What a nice day today for metals. Should be a great week with only a few small pullbacks, in my opinion. You could be right, CT Goldstacker. Great to see you on the channel. Are you a first-time participator? It's good to see you, man. Let's see. Final comments, then we'll do some crypto. 85% of Aussies live. That's true. 85% of Aussies live within 50 kilometers of the coast. Yeah, pretty much it's pretty quick to get to the beach for all of us. Not that we all do. I live close enough, to the beach, and I maybe go to the beach once a year. It just is what it is. I'm not a huge beachy kind of guy. Let's see. Yeah, let's do some other stuff. Let's do some crypto, etc. Let's share that scran, brah. Gold panel share screen. That's the one I want. Let's take a look at some crypto. I'm losing my voice today. I had a big gig on the weekend. Let's see. That's the index one. That's the one we want. Cool. All right. Let's do it. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and crypto. Bitcoin and crypto. Okay, Bitcoin on the daily time frame priced in US dollars. This is not the share screen that I want. Excuse me 1 second. I want to share this one. That's the one I want. because then we have Stormbreak at the top. Okay, let's start again. Here is Bitcoin and crypto. Bitcoin on the daily time frame price in USD, 105,934. So far bouncing off the 0.236. That's good. Good to see. As long as we can remain above 103,200-ish. Cool. I'm probably expecting a lower move, but look, we just don't know. Here's what we would need to see in order for me to say, oh, Bitcoin's had a little dip, and then it's just moving onwards and upwards. You take it from this high and this potential pivot low, and we need to sail through the zag zone in this area here. And this is right here. Between the 0.302, we've got to get back in this zone and through this zone right here. So you've got to get back into 106,500, and you have to clear 108,700 US dollars. Technically, it's 108,671 based on this Bitstamp exchange price. But call it 108,700, and that needs to break. And that's all you need to know. It needs to break through there, and then we'll say, oh, okay, looks like that was just a little blip along the way, and yeah, onwards and upwards we go, looking great. The little hurdle you'll have is probably just here. Look, watch out for that trend line, but that would be a new all-time high. So that's what you need to see. Break 108,700. If we don't do that, then looking for potential lower prices at the moment. I've got a bunch of squiggles in here. I don't want to draw in anymore. Watch out for down to this zag zone here. This is from this low and this high. I'm expecting this to touch at least probably under 100,000, so around about 97,700. And we've been saying the big level here, fine, anywhere down to here, 93,300. 93,300, no problem. That's fine. Par for course, man. Big move down. Great, cool. Do not break here. I know this is very liney and annoying. Don't break there. Bad news bears, okay? You do not want to do that. So that's Bitcoin, and that's pretty much where we are standing. You just want to, again, I missed that. Watch that, 108,700, and I'll pop her in. You know what? I'll pop her in for you right here, so I can see it myself. 1,807. Yep, there we go. Break there, looking fantastic. Break there, heading down further. Cool. Bitcoin dominance is still leaning towards Bitcoin, and we haven't broken back down below this area here. So far, no altcoin season. You want to see this broken right there, and then we'll talk potential higher moves for altcoins. So Bitcoin is still dominating at the moment. Watch out for a potential bounce off there, and then that's just good for Bitcoin, not good for alts. Cool. Opposite end, we'll take a look at others. Others is the altcoin market. Ooh, this is interesting. Altcoin market minus the top 10. Cool. I've got an alert set here at, I think it's about 250 something billion, roughly. I don't remember why that was. I think that was something to do with an ASX trader live stream that I watched, something like that. If you can crack through there, maybe you get a little bit more of a pump, but really we just need to crack through that 280 billion. Nothing to say here, really. Altcoins, I'm not in at the moment. I'm not in crypto at all, basically. At the moment, I'm not. Really want to wait for that 280 billion, and unless it starts crossing through here at 240 billion, then I think I might start looking at shorting some stuff. Okay, let's take a look at a few individuals. Let's take a look at ZBCN. Here is Zebec Network, ZBCN. As I said yesterday in the pre-record, not a lot of you saw it, actually. I did the gold one, and more people saw the precious metals one than the crypto one. I had been talking about last week, I had been talking about a potential, bearish divergence playing out. And I did say yesterday, and it did, and it has, and it is still playing out, okay? Where you have a higher high. And I said this high here, you just got to really watch out from around about there, because we might be forming a bearish divergence. Higher high, lower high means it ticks over. It did start ticking over. We made a play for it, but the problem is equal high, double top, lower high on the relative strength index, and then yeah. So on balance and probability, I'm feeling like we do head down further for Zebec network. Again though, huge run. And as I said on the video yesterday, and I said on the live show the day before, if you're not taking profits after what, a 300, 400% increase in your profit, okay, you should be doing so, okay? Take some profit, okay? Unless you're so confident with Zebec, this is just a little blip along the way and onwards and upwards we go. But take some initial investment out might be a good idea. So at least you're not losing. So everything that you have from there is just pure gravy, okay? I am expecting a move down to at least the top end of the zag zone. That's anywhere down to about 0.0047. Watch out, you don't want support to break here at 0.0032-ish, whatever that is, okay? Bounce off there, great. Anywhere in here, no problem, par for course, cool. But if you start breaking there, then we're talking lower. And, you know, if we get there, we'll talk about it. That is Zebec network, but it is playing out like I thought it would, because last week or the week before, it was just looking a bit toppy, okay? And on the daily time frame, we were already in extremely overvalued. It was just looking toppy, and I said, just watch out from about there. Remember that? Good. It has come true. Watch out for that area. That is Zebec network, XLM. Cool, let's do it. Here is Stellar Lumens, XLM. Haven't looked at it for a while, actually. This is in US dollars. Binance exchange price, 27 cents, roughly. Okay. The head and shoulders. Oh, let me get rid of a few things here. Get rid of you. Hide you. No, I'll keep you. And I'll keep... Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Here we are, Stellar Lumens. I'll get rid of you and you. I don't want you. Excuse me. Hide, and you as well. All right, cool. Stellar Lumens on the daily time frame, 27 cents, as I said. Pretty simply, we've got to crack back through the 0.382 to 0.618 level. That's all I really have to say. Until we do that, we're not doing anything with Stellar Lumens, okay? Needs to crack through right there. That's it. Short answer. Oh, I've got an alert coming. Others is crossing. Interesting. Crack back through there, and then, yeah, looking great for Stellar Lumens, okay? Until we do that, no go. Short answer. Get back up through here. You've got some trapped money here. You've got some resistance here that you have to play up against. So that's why it is the zag zone, okay? That's why you can normally find resistance at around about that level, somewhere in this box here. You've got some trapped money in this area here, and a little bit of trapped money up there. But once you clear, and this is the thing, this is why it's the zag zone, right? Once you clear through here, and if you do, great news for Stellar Lumens. Why? Because, okay, where are the buyers above here? There's no buyers, there's only sellers, okay? So there's a lot more buy pressure than sell pressure. Cool. If I pop it on the, if I show you on the weekly, and get rid of all of that, just so you can see it a little bit better. And all of that junk. Okay, here is Stellar Lumens on the weekly time frame. And yeah, man, if you can clear through that 0.618, as I said, wherever that sat, then you've got this high and this low. And then, see, I did have this drawn in previously. Interestingly, the 0.786 exactly from this high and this low is that resistance level right there. Cool. So you need to get through, in order to say for the longer term that Stellar Lumens is going to move onwards and upwards. Yeah, look, you found that resistance at, bang, there's the zag zone from the big macro high and macro low. Cool. So that's the big area you need to clear through. That is at 51 cents. I just want to show you, look, the power of the Fibonacci. Look how these line up perfectly, okay? Perfectly. Again, let me just show you. Like, let's go do the replay. Look at this. Imagine after about here, right? Imagine about there, okay? you do the following and you go, oh man, that definitely now looks like the low for sure. Look at that big peak. And then we found support here. Yeah, I think that's definitely the low. All right, so I'm going to do my longer term Fibonacci. I'm going to take it from this high and this low. And then, geez, we might find some resistance levels or support levels along the way. Do we do that? Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, is that going to do that on the daily? And that's really annoying. Or is that on the weekly? That's the weekly time frame, right? And this goes all the way back to, that's just going to take too much time, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to take too much time. So I will pause that and I'll do that. No, I'll just do that. And then look, perfect. Okay, stop that. Stop. No, 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 no. Yes, go away. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. To the 0.786, you've got resistance here. You've got resistance there. So get through that 52-cent level, and I will say to you, my funky people, new all-time high in stellar lumens. Absolutely blasting through. You blast through 52, new all-time high coming. And then we'll talk about all-time highs for that. I don't think we're anywhere near there yet to say we're going to get all-time highs because we're not even out of the areas we need to be in terms of the general crypto market. Okay, but blue sky thinking, you'd watch out for about $1.25. This one here about $2. That would be your main area. I'd look at taking some big profits. $1.25 to $2 roughly for stellar lumens. That's stellar lumens. Let's take a look at, I did mention ACH. ACH is at the bottom end. Alchemy Pay, I love it. This is the weekly time frame. We've found exact support basically at that uptrend line. So that's actually good news. Okay, that's good to see. So from this low and this high, we're still below the 0.618. I needed to get back into that zone there. You got to get back in here and get out of there, okay, at least in order to say onwards and upwards. But as you know, I'm not interested in ACH until, I'm not even interested in it until at least we break 3 cents. And I'll be getting excited for it, and then I'll consider getting back in if we start breaking 4 cents. Short answer. But we're hovering at the bottom end there. You don't want to see that be taken out and start closing on monthly or weekly timeframes. Not great. Okay. Cool. That's ACH. And just for the TOSHI fam, here is TOSHI on the weekly time frame, priced in US dollars 0.0057. Not a lot to say. We are still butting around that support level, that resistance level right there of 0.0006. Got to break through there. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about that. And do that kind of thing. That's it. That's TOSHI. Cool. Crypto. And I'm going to really spruik them hard to begin with. Okay, give me 1 second though. I need to find something. You can't see this. GMS Stormrake referral. That's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, you can see it right there. Stormrake are my brand new brand sponsor. Okay, Stormrake. They are a Melbourne-based, Australian-based, but they have clients all over the world. They're getting big in the US as well. They are a full-service cryptocurrency brokerage. Now, for some of you, you're like, oh, I'm all up on crypto. I just buy from exchanges, and I have my cold wallet and my hot wallets, and I've got my hardware wallets. I've got my Trezor, my Ledger, and all that, and I'm all up on that stuff. That's good. But what about your friends and family that they want to get into crypto but they're unsure? Or if you're like, you know what, I just couldn't be bothered doing it myself anymore, just go with a crypto broker. Okay, they do it all for you. You've got a dedicated client, client officer, okay, and they're your dedicated person. You give them a call, you send them an email, and you say, hey, I want to invest 10 grand into XRP today. They find the best price for you, okay, and then you do it that way, and they store it for you, or they can send it to your wallet, all that kind of stuff. Buying, selling, and swapping crypto, never been easier with Stormrake. Okay, check out their services, and I'm going to give you a very special discount offer, and it's for the lifetime of your account, and you have to do it through me though. Okay, so timeless brokerage, okay, personalized professional service. My pitch here is going to get better as we go along. End-to-end guidance, okay? Navigating exchanges, wallets, security can be overwhelming. Yes, especially with the stakes involved in crypto. Stormrake removes that burden. They guide you through the process from start to finish. Okay, they do it all for you. Okay, and you get the best price when you buy, swap, or sell because they're not just tied to one exchange. As a brokerage, they search across multiple platforms and trading partners, and they get you the best available price at the time of your trade. And it is really whether you're investing a little bit or a lot. There's no minimum to buy as far as I understand. I can double check that. We're actually going to have a chat with Bisha, who is one of the heads there at Stormrake. We're going to have a chat with him on Thursday. He's going to join the show. He's going to give you his opinions on crypto, and his opinions on crypto are very bullish. And he's got some very, very interesting opinions on Bitcoin and crypto. So we're going to have a chat to him on Thursday. This is Stormrake, stormrake.com. But really, if you want to sign up, you want to get a lifetime 33% off the brokerage fees. Why would you just go to the website and just sign up immediately when you can use this code right here? It's a link. I'll just put a specific link to it. Or you can just type it into your address bar, bit.ly/GMS Stormrake, okay? Or just use the link in the info section of the YouTube page, part of the pinned comment, and sign up with my link, and then you get lifetime 33% off the brokerage fees. It's going to save you a lot of money over time. That is Stormrake, stormrake.com, but use that link. Cool? Let's go skis. Comments, queries, and then we shall get out of here. We're nearly at the 1 hour mark. Let's see. CT says, anyone else own the US gold mining stocks? I do. The ETFs were up 6% plus today. We're going to go back to that now. I'm going to see how they've opened. Give me 1 second. Thanks for that reminder. I'm going to open something that you can't see, but I just want to see how the miners are doing in Australia, and then I'll share the screen. Give me 1 second. Am I up on my... You can't share the screen. Good. You can't see the screen. Ooh, hello. Ooh, Nelly. All right, cool. What are we doing? Give me 1 second. I'm just checking a few things. 6, 7. Oh, that's not bad. That's looking good. Where are we? USL. Oh, that one's moving higher. That's also good. Give me 1 sec. I'll share the screen. Ooh, uranium. Here we go. Ooh, yep, we've had a big move. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it yet, but Unico Silver has the Aussie one has just moved higher. Ooh, this is looking nice. Cool. Let me show you Unico Silver, USL. Let me share the screen. Let's share the screen and look at USL. It's on a 20-minute delay, but it should have showed the opening now, I think. Oh, it hasn't yet. You cheeky bastard. The market is open. So just so you know, we have shot up. It's probably about to do it as we speak. Okay, but the price has shot up to right to here. That's where we are right now, just so you know. It's probably going to do it. So we've just seen on opening, the price is here at 26 Australian cents. So have you loaded up on USL? I did a couple of weeks ago. I added to my position not that long ago as well. So I have more of it now. How much do I have? I'm not going to tell you exactly. But did I load up on enough? Let me have a quick look. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm happy with that amount. Yep, great. So it's looking good for USL. Zimplats Platinum is also up. Okay, we're at $12.80. So Zim, this is the platinum mining play here in Australia. So we've opened and we're at $12. We're about up here now. So we've opened and we're hovering around about there. So that's good. This should, in the next couple of minutes, this should update because the market is open. Okay, come on. How long is it delayed for? Is it a 30-minute delay or a 20-minute delay? There we go. Let me see. Delays are... Our quotes are delayed by 20 minutes. That should be already there. Yeah, we've rocketed up that much. So looking fantastic for the silver miners as well. What else is doing well? Aussie Broadband is doing well. Chalice Mining is up a bit too. Of course, I want to show you First Majestic as well. That's a US stock. Okay, so First Majestic Silver Corp was also up overnight as well. So that's, by the way, First Majestic. If you're in America and you want a silver stock and you want to buy an individual one, I don't recommend buying individual silver stocks. Buy a silver index, a silver miners index, but this is looking very good now. We're back through the zag zone. Okay, it is looking chef's kiss choice. It's choice, as the New Zealanders will say. From this high and this low, we're now back through the zag zone. Basically, you're looking really good. Okay, and obviously on the longer term, if you can crack through there at around about $8.15, you're looking even better. But gee, through that zag zone, that's not bad. I would say we're going to have a test of that $8.15 again. And again, the more times you knock on the door, the more likely it is to open. Okay, and then we're probably, 90% guaranteed that we're going to see some higher prices even then with some of the silver miners. And then look how far it can go. Previous all-time highs at like $27. Okay, we're at like under $7 now. It's not a bad deal. Okay, anything I say, not financial advice. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Final comments and we shall get out of here. Let's see. Best Google later on, Joe, while you're asleep. Distraction and deception. A few silver miners were up 12%. Yes, silver stickers finally, tickers finally getting a break today. I do agree. Yeah, don't get married with your altcoins, especially Zebec. Yeah, I tend not to marry my bags. I did in the past. Don't marry your bags, people. Take some profits along the way, please. Always interested in Gerald's approach. We love hearing from Gerald. Let's see. I've got to tell you though, Gerald, can you just, I love you. Can you just ease a little bit back on the if you can just give us a little bit of breathing space. Even though I love it, just give us a little bit of breathing space. Okay, got it. I know you're very zealous on Zebec and all that stuff, and all the crypto, but just once or twice in a show is preferable. Thank you. Under a penny with a buyback. Yes, I get it, my friend. Thanks for your input, Gerald. Yeah, we do appreciate it though. I just found this live. Silver Boy Blues, great to see you. How did you find it, Silver Boy? I'll stay around for another couple more minutes. Once again, you are watching Good Morning Stackers, the Week Daily. I keep saying the Week Daily. The show where we talk about stacking silver, stacking Satoshis, stacking skills, and everything else here. I'm trialing a new system, new schedule where I do pre-records on a Monday. I go live on a Tuesday, pre-record on Wednesday, live on a Thursday, and then pre-records on a Friday. So 2 lives per week, Tuesday and Thursday. I'm trialing that at the moment. But if I start missing the lives, because I was doing them every single weekday, if I start missing them, I might go back to 3 or something. I'm just trialing this thing. Good to see you, Subway. Howdy, thank you. It popped on my YouTube. Oh, that's fantastic. Appreciate it. It's great to see so many stackers here. And I've been a stacker, just so you know, bi-weekly. Yes, bi-weekly. Thank you, Silver Ruger. Silver Boy Blues, I've been a stacker of precious metals since 2010. Okay, and I've worked, just so you know, and I'll tell everyone, I worked for 3 major gold and silver bullion dealers here in Australia. I worked for Goldstackers, Bullion Now, Ainslie Bullion. If you know the Bullion Now YouTube channel, I literally started it and built it from 0 to nearly 20,000 subscribers by the time I left. And now I help your business launch and grow on social media as well. Hit me up with an email. With that, I think that's all I have to say. Ladies and gentlemen, you have watched I can't even get that there. Good Morning Stackers. The voice needs to rest. For Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025. Sorry to Silver Boy Blues. I know you just found us, but I have to go. It's been an hour. So the show, when I go live, the show starts at 9:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So an hour before that you got on, sometime in the evening, I imagine, for you, if you are in the States. That is. And what we do, Silver Boy Blues, at the beginning and at the end of the show, we do what I have dubbed the synchronized slurp. Okay, it's a play on Scott Adams' simultaneous sip. I've turned it into the synchronized slurp, and you must slurp your beverage, whatever you're drinking. I'm drinking non-fluoridated water, and we slurp them synchronously together, while also at the end of the show, we dance it out as well. Like, come on, who doesn't want to dance things out too? Like, it's just a great time. So follow me on X/It's Joe Main. Follow me here, subscribe and all that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll get some pre-records tomorrow, and we'll go live again on Thursday. In the meantime, you can stay chatting with each other using the Telegram channel. And again, I'll put a link below after the show to that. Ladies and gentlemen, you have watched.
Good morning, Stack. Oh yeah, we're feeling fine. Good morning, Stack. It's podcast time.
Grab it.
Grab a tasty beverage. Let's get in the groove.
Let's do that.
Synchronized slurp. Now
3,
we're
2,
on.
1. Slap it. Ooh, I needed that. Stay safe, stay informed. Keep stacking whatever you're stacking, and I'll see you on the live show on Thursday. Watch my videos tomorrow. Bye.